It's time for Around the Ozarks Rewind, brought to you by Kaleidoscope at the corner of Fremont and Sunshine. Here are your hosts, Woody and Janet.
Dun, 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 the adventures of Woody and Janet. Welcome to the podcast about nothing.
Yes.
I stole that from Seinfeld.
That's true. It is.
But I decided today, as I was listening to the news, I'm really afraid about the year 2024.
What about it?
I see civil war coming.
Oh.
I think that it's going to be Biden versus Trump, and there's so many people that aren't going to like that.
Do you think so? Do you think it will be? I don't know. I think one maybe should. Well, I don't want to get political.
Anyway,
one
I've
should
decided,
go away, and the other.
And I know I can count on your help for this. I've decided to throw my hat into the ring and run for president of the United States of America.
Hey.
Thank you. Okay. And I wanted to ask you guys, Janet Lane and Jay Stevens, if this podcast would be okay for me to launch my platform.
No, you just did.
You just did it.
Okay, so then I would ask, do we have listeners or subscribers?
Yeah, we have millions.
Look at these letters. I don't even know where
I know.
to
We'll
start.
get to those in a second. So I want to ask everybody listening to send me money for my campaign. Is that legal? Can I do that?
Why did you bring your coupons in here?
Because I'm going to the store. I'm a poor farmer.
Seriously?
I didn't, all my life.
Are you one of those people that...
No, I am now. Now
you're
that I ain't got no job.
You stand in front of people and go through all your coupons while others
and I always
stand behind you having to go to the bathroom.
I always forget to get the coupons out and ready for the cashier until it's time, She says,
get up there.
I know, oh, wait a minute, I got coupons. You say coupons or coupons?
Oh, coupon.
Some people say coupons. What about you, Jay?
I say coupon.
What do you
coupons.
say?
Huh?
Coupon?
Yeah, I say coupons. That's the way we were.
Well, you wouldn't say coopy doll.
Well, no. But, there are people who say Missouri.
I think that could
That
go
drives
either way.
me crazy. You don't say Mississippi. You don't say spaghetti.
I do.
You do.
Yeah, I do. Spaghetti and meatballs.
But you don't say Missouri?
No, I say Missouri.
That's just wrong.
And spaghetti. And koopy dolls.
So we got some mail. I'll save this one because we're going to need some people's opinions on this.
This one's kind of weird. I don't know how.
Do you have one?
I do.
You want to go first?
Do you want? Okay. All right. I read this and I didn't know really what to say.
Okay, I'll know.
So maybe
between
a mail.
the two of us, between Janet and me, it's not I. It's between Janet and me.
Boy, I
we
get that
know
confused.
everything.
Okay.
Go, Jan.
All right. Dear Woody and Jan. They call me Jan.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah. That's showing familiarity.
You sound young.
It does, doesn't it? Does it make me seem younger?
Yeah.
Janny.
Janny would make you seem
Janny. Okay.
Jan.
This is a weird letter for you, but I'd really like to hear your take on it. I have a boyfriend that is 56 years old. He's attractive, actually very attractive and very likable.
He's old.
He's old. We raise and show horses, and he's an amazing instructor. Recently, a very attractive 22-year-old moved in by us, and she's a great rider and loves horses. She's been hanging out at our farm for weeks now, riding, getting instruction from my boyfriend. She stays all day and now well into the night, 10:30, 11 o'clock late at night. The age difference makes me feel silly for being concerned, but I'm telling you, it feels weird. I'm afraid to say anything because I don't want to appear insecure or unreasonable. He assures me he's just helping this girl and is impressed by her skills. What do you think? Am I being unreasonable? I'd like a guy's thoughts.
All right. There's one or two signals in there that I have to ask about. First of all, she never mentioned her age. So we have no idea how old she is.
No, I don't know.
And then on that, on this last part of the letter, she said, he assures me. Now, why would he feel the need to do that unless he was aware of some insecurity on her part?
So he's seeing that, or he's feeling he's doing something wrong. So that
could be, especially if I didn't hear anything about alcohol, but if she stay until 11 o'clock at night, I mean, that's long after instruction for horse riding. Something's going on there. There's a relationship developing there that she should, I mean, if she cares for this guy and wants a future, she has to say, I feel uneasy about this relationship you're developing with this 22-year-old girl.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I don't think age is really a thing.
Oh,
'Cause I
there's
think
nothing
young
going
girls
on.
like older guys, and there's young guys that like older women too. And Jay, you should know. No, I mean, not saying you're older, but
I am older. And
His band
you
goes to
get-
all the
there's
homes.
a lot of young girls.
The
young
homes.
girls hit on you constantly. So-
Young girls.
And you, I bet you have that too.
What?
Young girls hitting on
Groupies
you.
on the farm?
Groupies on the ant
they're
farm?
all Amish
Well,
out
you
there on
know,
the farm, and I really don't know how
you
to
bring
deal
them
with
into
those people.
you coax them into your home with
To
your
my
AC.
barn. I don't take them into the house.
I have air conditioning.
They feel more comfortable in the barn because there's no electricity there. Dear Woody and Janet.
Wrong. It's just wrong.
Did we straighten her out? You've got to say something
yeah.
because if it makes you feel uncomfortable, your relationship is being threatened.
I don't think
And
I
that's
would
a,
like
that's
it.
a genuine
Just
feeling.
because I know how people are. I mean, there's age is not.
Now you
not a thing
could.
anymore.
One thing that worked on me one time was
Super glue?
my girlfriend threw a frozen pot pie at my head.
I recall.
you remember
Yeah.
that?
I forgot what it was you did. Was she feeling insecure?
She thought I was looking at Joyce Jernigan.
Oh, were you?
I might have.
Yeah.
Joyce was very attractive.
Okay, I'm sure you were.
But so was my girlfriend.
Yeah.
Geez, Susie.
Men are gonna
what's wrong
look,
with you?
right? That's.
What?
I mean, men are gonna look, but you weren't hanging out with her.
Just because men are looking doesn't mean they can't run to the end of their chain and bark.
Deep.
Or
That's
something like that.
Deep. That is deep. You
Deep.
yard dog.
Deep thoughts.
Not wood dog. Yard
Now,
dog.
here's another deep thought.
Okay.
If you drop your keys into a pool of lava, hot, smoldering lava, just let them go.
Oh, I would.
Let them go, man.
Yeah. That's
Do
your
you
that's your
remember-
tip for
What's
the
this
day.
guy's name? Handy, Jack Handy? Deep Thoughts?
Yes, I do remember.
That was one of his. I don't know why.
I
I can't.
remember.
Okay, dear Woody and Janet, I'm so curious about you guys, how you're doing and what you've been up to for the past 5 or 10 years. Have we been gone that long?
Longer than that.
Woody, tell us about your farm, ? Janet, what's new for you? And that comes from Rebecca.
Aw, Rebecca, and she spells it.
She spells it, well, I don't want to give that away because somebody might know who she is and make fun of her for writing to us.
Why?
I don't know. Why? Yeah.
Why?
Love your podcast.
See, she spells it different. See, my dog does that too. See, my dog's name is Max, but if you call him by M-A-X,
Yeah.
he won't answer.
He
You
can-
got to call him by
They have
M-A-C-K-S.
such sharp ears.
Yeah, he knows.
He knows the difference between M-A-C-K-S.
And M-A-X. If you call him by M-A-X,
That amazes me.
he ain't coming. But if you call him,
I
by
swear,
his name,
I'll be
M-A-C-K-S.
laying in my bed with Wendy, and I'm all relaxed, and boom, she comes alert. And I go,
Windy, W-I-N-D-Y or W-E?
W-I-N-D-Y. She's named after the farm, Windy Bottoms. By the way, Rebecca.
Which is named after your bottom?
Oh, I never thought of that one. Windy Bottoms is the name of our farm, and we grow
Ants.
ants and watercress. Oh, and minnows. I got minnows.
Millions?
There's 2 main springs on
That's
on the 20 acres.
lovely.
It is, and
That's
they're year
beautiful, I
round.
bet.
Well, the one is year round.
Love it.
But-
I love that. You're
Okay,
you're so lucky.
I'm blessed.
You're blessed.
What do you tell us about? There's not much to tell. It's a beautiful, beautiful piece of land, and I feel blessed to be able to be on it for this time.
I
in my
never
life.
thought you'd get out of that A-frame house. I bet that was something else to move from.
Well, we had a
Years
lot
of
of stuff.
memories and boxes and that one room full of
Woody World
pictures. And,
downstairs.
yeah, that one worried me. I thought, who's moving that room? Because
We had some good times down there, didn't we, Jan?
Yes, we did, and there's photographic evidence of it, I believe.
To another letter. The podcast about nothing.
Letters.
I have had to stop listening. Oh, to Woody and Janet.
Oh, no.
Okay. I have had to stop listening to your podcast during workouts.
Why?
Probably can't
We're
focus.
too slow.
Let's see.
We're too slow for...
I am lifting and laughing way too loud.
Oh.
Big, strong men are looking at me like I'm crazy.
Big,
Now, what does
strong
this
men
mean?
looking at her.
Meh, as
Meh.
per usual.
You know, like, meh.
You're still assuming it's a female.
That's true. It could be.
No.
Well, I got that from Jan.
Right.
Because
I
it's
thought.
signed Terry, and Terry could go either way.
Terry could go either way,
Like
but
Pat.
I'm thinking if big, strong men are staring at that person, it's probably a female. A big, strong man wouldn't look at another man, would they?
If they're laughing.
If they're
Well,
laughing?
they
Maybe.
stare at me.
What? Big, strong men stare at
Yeah. And I know the feeling. I mean,
Nothing wrong with
the
that.
burden of beauty can go.
You always have people staring at you.
I know. I don't know. I know. Wait a minute.
Another
Okay.
letter?
Yeah, this one's kind of.
Hey, I went to the fair the other day.
Okay, this is going to be a good one.
I
I
missed
can
you
tell.
there. Which
And
one?
then what happened?
What?
Go ahead.
Oh, nothing. Oh, yeah, I went, but nothing was going on until like
What a
until
story!
1 or 2, and I got there really early, thinking I'll beat the heat, but none of the games were open, none of the rides were open. So I just
Really?
walked.
And
I
what-
just
and what
walked
time was
around.
it? It was awful hot.
10, something like that.
Okay, here it is. Let me just tell you about this because it's really kind of long. It's about a girl
Okay.
who was proposed to by her boyfriend, and she's very disappointed because the ring is so small.
Oh, really?
Now, when I
It's not
first
supposed
read
to
that,
be
I thought,
about
well,
that, though.
you can always get it enlarged and make it fit, right? But she's not talking about
She's talking about the stone, isn't she?
like the size of a sesame seed.
Well, to me, a sesame seed is large, but I do artwork on rice grain.
Yes,
Rice,
well, that's an
so-
old Japanese art. How do you engrave a grain of rice?
I don't engrave it, I paint.
Oh, you
You've seen
paint
some
it.
of my paintings.
Well, I've looked at them under a microscope, and some of it seems like it's almost etched in.
Oh, yeah. Those take time.
I bet. But who do you show them to? I mean, have you been to the Springfield Art Museum and tried to
haven't.
pitch?
I haven't. Should I?
Well, I'll go over there with you.
Okay. We'll just put it in a
so
bowl
anyway,
and
back
go
to
over
this
there.
girl she's embarrassed about the size of I'm assuming it's a diamond.
Probably, yeah.
She's embarrassed to show it off.
Oh.
Isn't that sad?
I bet he feels
She didn't
awful.
even want to post a picture that everybody takes right after they're engaged. That is like, I said yes. She heard that you're supposed to spend 3 months worth of your salary on her ring.
Where's that written in
Her
stone?
fiance makes $100,000 a year.
Oh.
So that ring should be about a $25,000 ring. I don't think he spent over $2,500 on it. Well, it doesn't sound like it. He wants to save money for a house and thinks that's more important than material things are.
Well, a house is material, right?
Now, she wants to know, her question is, should I tell him that I want a bigger ring?
Well, it
I don't
says
want
to
to
me
walk around the rest of my life.
he must not love her very much.
I don't want to.
I'm just
I don't want to walk around the rest of my
kidding.
life
with this tiny ring.
with this tiny
Oh.
thing.
No. In all honesty, it sounds like she's more about the stuff than the love.
I think a lot of women are.
About stuff. Ooh,
Yeah.
not me.
Why do they try to take it all when they go away?
I don't know. Did that happen? Did that happen?
I don't want to talk about it.
Crying?
I thought he was about.
He's crying.
He's crying. Goodness. No, I don't think you should worry about the size of your ring. I even think it would be really cool is like even if he designed one with her in mind,
Okay.
you know, like something cool, that would mean a lot.
Now, Jen, do you think you're getting old?
Do I think I am?
Yeah.
Oh, I know I am.
Oh, yeah. Well, you
Yeah.
know, you shouldn't really think that way. But
I mean, I don't feel bad. I don't feel, but you know, you look in the mirror and you're like, wow, that wasn't there 10 years ago or whatever. It's you know.
With me, I look in the mirror and I go, that wasn't there yesterday.
That wasn't there yesterday. Yeah, I mean, it's
Man,
getting
that's
closer and that wasn't there last week. I don't. Yeah.
Okay, so this is...
But you know what? We have our health, and that's. Well, I do.
Yeah.
But you know, I know
That's
so
ridiculous.
many people that are sick. I hate it. Hate it.
I know. You know what bothers me is you're friends with somebody on Facebook and you watch and you see 2 or 3 times a week they'll post something and then nothing. And then
they're
nothing.
dead?
And you used to read what they'd post on other people's.
Yeah.
Nothing. Ronnie Wise has just totally quit. John Wisniewski. Haven't seen a post from him.
Wisniewski?
Wisniewski. He was my high school
Sweetheart?
hero. No.
Oh, it's like
He's my hero.
Oh.
We
I
played
thought-
ukulele together.
You know what happens? I'll
ukulele.
see people from school, from my class, or maybe the class prior, or, you know, right after.
Yeah, uh-huh.
And I'll think, wow. And I'll walk away thinking, wow, they have really aged. Like almost didn't recognize them. You know what I
know.
meing?
It's
But
like
then,
somebody said it's so weird to be the same age as old people.
but then I'll walk away and I'm thinking, I bet they're going the other direction thinking the same thing.
Boy, what happened to her?
What the heck happened there? Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sure.
Here
So,
are 15 things, I don't know if I'll do them all,
what?
that you're getting too old for. Or that people who think they're getting old, there's some things that you're just too old for.
I'll be the judge of that.
All
We'll
right,
see.
you be the judge of that
Okay.
because I trust your judgment. It's always been
I
very
wouldn't,
sound.
but okay.
Arguing with other people.
What?
Arguing with other people. That's something that's...
stupid.
Oh,
What does that have to do with age?
but you know what
People are
Keanu
gonna
Reeves
argue.
said?
What
He
did
said, I just don't argue with people.
He
If they
said
say to me 1 and 1 equals 5, I go, you're right. Have a great day.
Keanu Reeves said that to you?
Yep.
I don't think so. God.
It might have been Linda Ronstadt.
It was one of the two.
What are
It was either Keanu Reeves
I'm
or
always
Linda
getting them
Ronstadt.
mixed up.
Were you
always.
with me when I talked to Linda Ronstadt?
No, but I was with you when you talked to Keanu Reeves.
Oh, well, it was a him then.
He was singing.
Things that you're too old for.
Okay.
Concerts without assigned seating.
Huh?
Yeah.
Assigned seating.
That's right. So you know you have a place to sit.
That's
Number 3,
ridiculous.
hangovers.
Oh,
Who needs them?
I don't.
I mean,
They're horrible now. Why have they
when it
gotten
takes
worse?
you 3 days to get back to normal,
More
and you
than
got to do
that.
a morning radio show,
Ooh, that may have
it's
happened.
tough, isn't it, Jen?
Oh, I don't remember. You tell me.
Lack
No,
of
it
sleep.
wasn't 3 days. We'd come in the next, or we'd come in still.
Yeah, you would just call
Maybe.
in. I got the flu. Lack of sleep.
Oh, I am way too old for that, but it still
Okay.
happens.
You need to get Relaxium. Write it down. Look it up.
Relaxing.
Yeah, it works really, really well.
Woody, I've tried everything.
No,
you know I have.
you've
I
only
have.
tried, what
I
is
even
that
hit my
stuff?
head on a cabinet the other night, hoping that would
didn't
do it.
help?
No, but I did get this big bump on the back of my. I got this
And what
bump on the
happens when
back
you
of my
rub it?
head when I rub it. It turns pink.
I think it's cancer.
No, it's not cancer. It's not the cancer. No, but you know how like I like to have that 80s bump on the back, like I tease my hair? No, I don't have to do that. I actually have a
Because you
bump
got
on
that
my
bump
head.
there that just pushes up the hair. Okay, these are things that you're just too old for, or you eventually get too old for.
Okay.
Caring about people who don't care about you.
Yeah.
Huh?
Boy, who ain't no. What do you say? Ain't nobody got time for this.
Sitting on the
That's
floor.
true. What? I'm Japanese.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Where else am I supposed
That's how
to?
she eats.
Yeah.
It's weird. You got
I
to take your
do.
shoes off
Yes, I have a question about that too.
and hear these weird instruments.
You know what? I could be offended, but I choose not to.
I know, and I'm
because
glad
I'm too old
because
to
you're
argue.
That's right.
And hungover.
And I'm hungover. I'm too old to argue.
These are things that
I think you've brought
get
ants in here. I have ants in my pants.
too old for.
What?
Keeping up with new slang. Now, that's something that we as DJs must do.
Because it is what it is.
What? I know,
That's
right?
a new one.
Why? Keeping up with music.
Oh.
That's
I
something
like
Jay
what I
Stevens
like.
has to
I
do.
don't try to be cool. I just like
Waiting
what I like.
in line. Well, I've always been too important to do that.
I've seen you get upset. Yes, I've seen that. I don't mind that so much.
You people know who I am?
Yes, you got to play that card.
Yes. Do you do that, Jay?
I just go in the back door.
You take your shirt off. You take your shirt off and go, you.
Yeah! Camping on the ground. That's number 10.
Oh, I love to camp on the ground. Where else are you going to camp?
And you don't like ants. I don't understand you sometimes.
What do you mean? Ants don't come in your tent if you do it right.
Do you ever eat at your campsite? Like
Yes.
a picnic?
But I've
Hello?
still never had beans that you scrape off of a tin plate. That's
You've
my
always
dream.
wanted to do that.
All my life, and I still.
You know what I like to do is
still
have
haven't.
hot baked beans mixed with cold coleslaw. Oh, man, that's good.
At a campsite or just anywhere.
Well, you could. They're both picnic foods, so you can do it
That's
anywhere if
true,
you can heat
that's
up the
true.
beans.
I can see where that would be very tasty.
We're on number 11.
Mm-hmm.
Convincing people not to do dumb things. You getting too old for that?
To convince people,
Just
like
give up.
don't drink and drive or something like that.
Chasing after people.
Like actually physically running, I can't
Well,
do that.
I'm talking mostly relationships, I think here.
Oh,
with
yeah,
family
yeah.
and friends.
Some-
Like, you try to get together with them 2 or 3 times and they don't respond.
I
It's
know.
Like, okay, you've
That's
got...
what I do with you. I
I-
feel foolish. I'm always trying to get together
But you
with
haven't
you.
chased me out to the farm yet.
I ask all the time. I asked you last week when we left here.
I was
said,
going to write down
"Can I come
directions. Didn't I give
see
them to you?
No. And you never called back either.
Parenting. I don't know. Sometimes if your kid is not straightened out by the time they're 30 or 40 or something, how much parenting can you do?
Well, I don't think you ever stop being a parent.
Negativity and internet bickering.
Oh, yeah.
Social media in
Ooh,
general.
I'm guilty of having done that. You know,
And this
couple of glasses of wine, you're in a mood, and you find that perfect quote on Pinterest that really gets to that person, and then you post it. Then you wake up the next morning, and your head's throbbing, and you feel awful, and you
Oh,
think,
no,
"Thank
I didn't
goodness I
post
wasn't
that.
on my phone." Then you pick up your phone and you look, and you notice that you've texted like 3 people all night long and posted this weird quote. Not that I've done that. I'm just saying, don't do that.
Finally,
That's all I'm saying.
too old for other people's drama. Oh.
Because let me tell you one thing.
Go ahead.
If there's one thing I am not, it is drama. I am, aren't right? When you say that, just even keel. I am like,
Well,
you know what he used to call me? I think he called me a picnic. Hanging out with Jan is like, she said she's a picnic.
it's a picnic. You know what I always say?
What?
It's a beautiful planet when you're hanging with Janet.
You did put me in there.
That's what I always say. Have you ever heard me say that?
I
Sure.
have just that time.
All right, so I don't know what to tell this lady that with a tiny diamond in her ring. She ain't liking it, and I don't think she's got her heart in the right place.
I don't either.
If you ask me.
I don't either.
Okay, finally,
She's obviously not older. I think as you get
got
older,
some one-liners for y'all.
things change. What? What it?
You ready? Mm-hmm. We have a drum thing.
There you go.
Oh,
Okay. My dad used to put me inside tires and roll me down hills.
what is this that you do? What is this?
One-liners.
One line. That's a one-liner?
You haven't let me finish.
Like what you'd say to a chick?
Well, maybe.
a club?
If it comes up in conversation.
That ain't
You're
going to work
talking
for
about your
you.
dads.
That's not going to
Would
work.
you listen?
I
Can
am.
I finish it? You're interrupting my... Did you
Flow.
hear the drum go...
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Wait for that before you
I didn't realize you were
rebut.
flowing here. Go ahead.
Speaking of rebut.
What?
Well, nothing.
What's wrong with my butt?
My dad used to put me inside tires and roll me down the hills. Those were good years.
Okay.
Huh?
Yeah, I got
Get
it.
it?
You have to just wait it out. Yeah.
What's the least spoken language in the world?
Sign?
Yes!
Oh!
Sign language.
You didn't,
I was.
no
you
drum
didn't.
involved
You
on that
didn't
one.
think I'd get that.
No, I didn't.
I did.
Good.
I sold my vacuum cleaner. It was just gathering dust.
Oh, okay. I see
I
where
want
you're
that
going.
drum to be a little more enthusiastic.
Okay, all right.
Well, it would be
ready.
if the joke was better.
What's the best way to watch a fly fishing competition?
I don't know.
Live stream.
Oh,
Yeah.
man, you
Boy,
might
that
want
is
to
some-
quit while you're behind.
That is some weak symbol.
That's a good one.
Symbols should go.
What?
All right. Next.
You need to get zildjians.
I'll bring in a bigger symbol. All right. Ready?
How many paranoids does it take to change a light bulb?
How many what?
Paranoids. By the way, I'm getting paranoid.
Right now? Are you going
No,
through
I've been
something?
paranoid lately.
Quit taking drugs.
I think I need to take stronger drugs. I don't really take drugs. I take supplements. Okay. No, that wasn't it. How many paranoids does it take to change a light bulb? Who wants to know?
Oh, I see.
Yeah. I have vowed to stop constantly repeating lyrics to Michael McDonald songs,
Oh, he's coming to town.
but I keep forgetting.
Oh, I see.
I keep forgetting we're not in love anymore.
Whoa.
Uh-oh.
He's
Ooh.
coming
Like Michael
to the
McDonald's
amphitheater. The original
Pee Wee
Doobie
Herman
Brothers.
died, so
Yes, I
we should have
know.
mentioned that.
You know, I have met Michael McDonald in Hawaii. I have a picture with his arm around me.
What about
What
Don
hair?
Ho?
Great hair. I did not know Don
You know,
Ho.
he is really. You know, the thing
symbol.
about Michael McDonald singing is, to me, and he's a great singer. He can hit those notes, but it still sounds like his voice is always strained.
Like like he has peanut butter in his throat.
Oh, it sounds like he's straining to hit the high notes all the time.
Let me tell you something though. That hair,
He's got good hair.
it's beautiful. It is beautiful.
Boy, I'd give anything for hair like that.
You can
Or
buy
like Jay
it.
Stevens' hair.
Jay's
I
got
did
great
buy
hair.
it. You know what? And I feel so stupid about that. I did a trade out for a toupee.
I know.
And I know everybody knew, and it was just,
Nobody said anything, did
and
they?
you could
Except
look,
me.
You could turn your head real quick and look at people, and they'd be going,
Well, you know why? Because when you turned your head so fast that the toupee
Yeah, it
stayed,
stayed.
and your head turned,
I know,
and then
to
it
the
was
side
on
of it,
sideways.
yeah. Okay, we got to get out of here. I got some
Don't
coupons.
forget your coupons.
I got
Your coupon.
I got some shopping to do. I got coupons for dog food.
Dog food and nubs.
Look at that.
What are nubs?
$15 off. Those dog treats. I do
Oh,
most
all
of my
dog stuff.
shopping for my dogs.
Okay.
I love them so much. And I had a complaint, but I'll save it. I had to get a wire from my house to my shed, and it's like 30 feet. Over $2,000.
For wire?
Yeah. Hello. And
Electric wire?
yeah, because the power went out. The pump is in the shed, and the power went out, and you got to have water. And
$2,000?
yes,
Ooh, I don't know. It sounds like you got
I know. And I went up and talked to them, and they're fans of ours.
maybe.
But they showed me this.
Maybe not. Maybe they don't like
itemized.
us, and then
But how
that's
could a
why they
30-foot wire
charged you.
cost $2,000? Well, we had to do this and we had to do that.
Is it copper?
I don't
Maybe
know. It's
that's why.
buried. They buried it.
Oh.
Okay. So, okay. So thank you everybody for. Do they tune us in or what do they do?
Tune
What do
us
you call
in.
it?
Click some buttons.
Yep.
Around the Ozarks.
Is that called tuning in?
Sure. download, listen,
Mm-hmm.
play.
There's got to be
Have
a
you
correct
still not heard us?
stream, huh?
Have you still not
No,
heard
I
of
haven't.
these?
No, I haven't.
Wow.
I got too much to do.
Let's drive around.
I wrote another song this week and finished it.
Well, we can drive around in my car and I'll play us for you.
It had the line in it, "Underwater Teenage Sins." Ooh, I liked that one.
Ooh, that kind of
Yeah,
goes
I
with
was
the
looking
first
back to
letter
high
I
school,
read.
You know. I'm starting to choke now. So I gotta go. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, thank you very much. See ya.
This has been Around the Ozarks Rewind with Woody and Janet. If you have questions or topics for the show, email Woody and Janet at aroundtheozarks.com.